The divine storm. The air was thick with tension, the kind that precedes a storm. The sky above was a swirling canvas of dark clouds, and beneath it, a man stood, his gaze fixed on the horizon. His name was Alex, a divine priest, a chosen one of the Most High. He had been through hell and back, but now, the tides were turning. Alex had always been a beacon of light, a force of nature that refused to be dimmed. But his journey had not been without its trials. For years, he had been the target of dark forces, 3 covens of Luciferian atheists who had conspired against him, seeking to extinguish his light. They had sent hitmen, curses, and every form of dark magic they could conjure. But Alex had endured, his faith in the divine unshakable. You were all given a chance to bring back the truth that Alex knew already, and the stolen documents and inheritance, even the property. But it's too late now. Alex will meet whoever makes it alive to court. Now, as he stood there, the wind whipping through his hair, he could feel the shift in the energy. The covens that had once sought to destroy him were now burning in the hell they had carefully crafted for him. The tables had turned, and Alex knew that it was time for them to face the consequences of their actions. The vision of the hawks. Earlier that day, Alex had received a vision. He had seen hawks, dozens of them, circling in the sky. They were not just any hawks. They were arranged in 3 distinct groups, each group forming a pattern that resembled a tornado. The sight had been both mesmerizing and ominous. Alex knew that the hawks were a sign, a message from the divine. The number 3 was significant. It represented the Empress in the tarot, a card of creation and divine feminine energy. It was also tied to Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth. Alex had been undergoing a spiritual ascension, and the hawks were a confirmation that his enemies were now in disarray. The hawks, with their keen vision, symbolized the covens that had been watching him, spying on him, trying to block his every move. But now, they were aimless, circling in confusion, their plans unraveling. The predators had become prey. The covens' downfall. The 3 covens had worked together, pooling their dark energies to attack Alex. They had used one of their own, a karmic fallen angel, cloaked as a divine partner, to infiltrate his life. She had been a master manipulator, using divination and dark magic to deceive him, to weaken him. But Alex, with his unwavering faith and divine protection, had seen through the illusion. The covens had sent hitmen, cursed his health, and even tried to poison him. They had used every trick in their dark playbook, but none of it had worked. Alex had transmuted their energy, turning their curses into blessings. And now, the covens were paying the price. The smell of sulfur filled the air, a sign of fire and brimstone. The covens were burning in their own personal hells, the very hells they had tried to create for Alex. They were begging for mercy, praying to a god they had once denied. God, help me. God, save me. Forgive my sins. God, save me, they cried. But it was too late. The 3-headed serpent. Alex had seen the 3-headed serpent in his vision, a symbol of the covens' unity and their relentless attacks. The Hydra, a beast from Greek mythology, was known for its poisonous nature and its ability to regrow its heads when decapitated. But Alex had severed the heads, and they would not grow back. The 3-headed dog, Cerberus, guarded the entrance to the underworld, preventing the dead from leaving and the living from entering. The covens were like Cerberus, trapped in the hell they had created. Unable to escape, they had tried to block Alex's ascension, but now they were the ones descending into chaos. The divine justice. Alex's ancestors had shown up and shown out for him. They had protected him, guided him, and now they were tearing the covens apart. The covens were under investigation, their illegal activities being exposed. They had tried to sacrifice Alex, but now they were the ones marked for death. The covens had tried to block Alex's intuition, to keep him in the dark, but he had seen through their lies. They had tried to cut him off from God, but his faith had only grown stronger. They had tried to keep him from ascending, but now he was shining brighter than ever. The outcome: the covens were in disarray, their members turning on each other, betraying each other. They were under heavy investigation, their crimes being exposed. Some were going to jail, others were physically sick, their bodies shutting down. They were begging for their lives, but there was no escape. Alex, on the other hand, was at peace. He had fulfilled his angelic duties, walking in his purpose, his life purpose. He had ascended, and the covens were horrified, watching him shine, knowing that they could not stop him. The more Alex ascended, the more the covens descended. They had tried to cause storms in his life, but now they realized that he was the storm. the divine storm that would sweep them away, leaving nothing but ashes in its wake. The divine storm. Alex stood tall, his eyes fixed on the horizon. The storm was coming, and he was ready. The covens had tried to destroy him, but they had only made him stronger. They had tried to extinguish his light, but they had only made it shine brighter. The divine storm was here, and Alex was at its center. He was the storm, the force of nature that would sweep away the darkness, leaving only light in its wake. The covens had tried to create hell for him, but now they were burning in it. And Alex, the divine priest, stood victorious, his faith unshakable, his light unyielding. The storm raged around him, but he was at peace, knowing that the Most High had his back. The covens had tried to destroy him, but they had only sealed their own fate. Message to the Gemini, Pisces who sent the most, Aries and the obsessed Sagittarius woman with her dirty black magic and power of her opened legs. Now that Leo is behind bars, it's time to sit your ass down and repent. Even the devil walked on you, but now it's time to bow to God. I see a coffin here. The covens you were hiding behind are burning in the hell you carefully crafted. Your plans have failed, your magic has backfired, and your time is up. The hawks have spoken. 3 covens, 3 groups, all circling in confusion. You tried to block my ascension, but you've all been eclipsed out of your timeline. You're begging for mercy, praying to a god they once denied it due to all of you praying for the devil. But it's never too late. Yet, the walls of Jericho have fallen, and it's time to admit that Alex has emerged victorious. The divine storm had come, and Alex was its eye, calm and unyielding, a beacon of light in the darkness. The covens were gone, and Alex stood tall, a testament to the power of faith, the power of the divine.